We're on the march. The empire's on the run. Alex Jones and the GCN Radio Network.
This is Alex Jones, and I want to tell you about the Ecola Blue atmospheric water generator that produces pure drinking water right from the humidity in the air. No, this isn't science fiction. It's very real. I know because I use one every day in my own home, and it's available right now to you. Because you know exactly where your water comes from with Ecola Blue, you'll know what's in your cup. Clean, great-tasting water without all the pollutants. Get your family off the grid today by ordering your own Ecola Blue atmospheric water generator for your home or business. Their best seller, the Ecola Blue 28, produces up to 7 gallons of water every day. The Ecola Blue 28 is easy to use and economical. Generate your own pure water from the humidity in the air. This system is free of chemicals and uses a multi-stage filtration system, including reverse osmosis, carbon filters, and ultraviolet lights. Order now and claim your water independence today by calling Ecola Blue at 1-800-691-6043. That's 1-800-691-6043. Or visit Ecola Blue on the web at www.ecoloblu.com today. This is Alex Jones with 5 good reasons you should consider buying a solar power generator. Number 1, new climate legislation could easily double or triple your electric bill. Number 2, our new energy czar wants to control how much power your electric company allows you to have. It's true. Total government control of electricity in the name of smart grid technology is coming. Number 3, in some areas of the country, the power grid is dangerously overloaded. And now new socialist legislation is only compounding the problem. Number 4, dangerous weather is always a threat to local grids. Every year, thousands of families lose their power from weather-related outages. Number 5, a solar power generator provides powerful backup insurance and peace of mind. Folks, I really believe in the solar power generators offered by Solutions from Science, one of my oldest sponsors. You can get more information at www.mysolarbackup.com. That's mysolarbackup.com. Remember, the government doesn't own the sun, so go to mysolarbackup.com or call 1-877-327-0365. Hi folks, this is Alex Jones, and I want to tell you about the Silver Lungs generator. Now you can produce pure and endless colloidal silver and deliver the solution directly into the bloodstream by breathing the solution through the lungs. The respiratory system is the first line of defense for airborne pathogens and viruses. The Silver Lungs generator infuses the respiratory system with your self-produced nano-silver solutions and also delivers the silver nanoparticles instantly into the bloodstream. With continued legislation threatening the sale of nano-silver products, you can now produce pure and endless colloidal silver with the Silver Lungs generator. Very easy to follow step-by-step instructions are provided, making production fast and simple. Go to www.silverlungs.com today and learn more about the breakthrough technology of the Silver Lungs generator. That's www.silverlungs.com.
He's the T-Rex of political talk. Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network.
Okay, we're going to go to your phone calls, Wilson, Melody, Frank, Jim, Michael, and others, and I'm going to go over a ton of news we haven't even gotten to yet. I have a report here with airline security. The Fed's completely taking it over with the TSA, unconstitutionally using it as a microcosm, a cancer cell to spread out on the rest of society, their unconstitutional federal takeover. The Feds themselves taken over by international interests, completely unconstitutional. Explosives reached Ireland after failed test. A quantity of explosive found in a flat on Dorset Street in Dublin this morning was brought into the country following a failed security operation in Slovakia. They planted bombs on somebody in their bags as a test, and it went through. That's how the government stages terror attacks. They pick some Muslim or somebody they don't like, normally with a criminal record, so they look bad, and they just put bombs on the airplane with them and blow the airplane up or bust them with it, and the person says, I have no idea. This is how they do it over and over. That's how a false flag is run. That's one of their favorite ways to do it. And they could do it to me. They could plant an explosive on checked bags. That's why I never check bags. And I fight with the airports and pay extra to carry 2 on, and they try to grab them and take them away. And almost every time I've been forced to check them, they get lost and show up 3 or 4 days later after I've already left some city, and then they've got to get mailed back to Austin. And then, I mean, it just goes on and on and on with these people. And you know, Ron Paul reminded me something that's huge that I had totally forgotten about. The House passed a law last year that they couldn't do these body scans. And they still just do it because the Senate didn't pass it. The House doesn't want it. The people don't want it. I've looked at the way they ask these polls where 50, 60%, depending on the poll, want the body scanners. Then it says, do you want to increase high-tech security scanners for weapons that would ease how fast you go through the airport? Oh, yes. But if they say, do you want the government to record your naked body and that of your children and store it in a database? No. 75, 80, 90%, depending on the poll. They have polls where they ask it in the Guardian scientific poll, where they ask it where most people would be for it, and 76% were against it. I've asked Watson to do a blurb on that so people can see it at prisonplanet.com. House passes bill limiting the use of whole body scanners, but they don't care. Later towards the end of the show, I haven't launched the official contest yet. I haven't launched the exact details. I know I'm going to do $5,000 for the best media stunt, legal, lawful stunt to expose the body scanners in your town, in your city. $10,000 for the best protest video of a protest at a federal building or on the edge of the property, not on the property of an airport. And my wife had the idea. My wife hates PETA. She wanted me to add that point. She worked for him for a little while, and she knows they're rather go. This was like 14 years ago. She did some of the rather go naked than fur protests that were on the cover of USA Today, you name it. And she said that would really be effective to show how they're stripping you, to show the public that this is a naked body scanner. And you know, I said preliminarily, I said yesterday, I still wasn't sure about the contest, that would probably be a great idea. If people want to do that, that's their issue as long as they check their local laws. Most places it's okay. But you don't have to do that to be the winner. I'm going to judge it whatever the best protest is. And again, I got to develop this over the weekend, write up the rules, and launch it on Monday. So the best stunt, the best protest, and that can be however you organize it, however you do it. And again, it will be the video, because we can't really judge a protest itself. It's whoever goes to a protest, organizes a protest, and then makes the best video. Whoever makes the best video of the protest. You're not winning the prize for the protest itself. That's your First Amendment right, and if you choose to go out and do it, you do. All of us win by the hundreds of videos that will get made, that will get posted, that then tens of millions of people conservatively in a year, sometimes in a week, depending on how big these are, will see. $5,000 for the best stunt that you videotape that's legal and lawful. Check your local laws. $10,000 for the best video, the best protest that you are part of. And $5,000 for the best poster against body scanning and Big Brother that you then post legally and lawfully in public places. So I've got to write those up this weekend. Next week, I'll announce the dates and how people do it. I guess people seem to think alike. It was pointed out to me by Rob Dew. I haven't seen the video yet, that it was in some British newspapers that last weekend, before we even thought of this, simultaneously or separately, that some folks did the topless protest and it made the news against the body scanners. We can beat this. The House already passed a law against it, but the Senate didn't. We need to have it brought back up, passed again in the new Congress. I asked Ron Paul again to reintroduce it. Hopefully he'll do that, and we can get the Senate to go along with this. I mean, this is a big deal, folks, an active submission to government. So we're going to your phone calls throughout this hour, into the next hour, and into the hour following that. We've got 2 hours and 40 minutes, 30 seconds left in this worldwide broadcast. But again, anybody that enters these contests, anybody that takes action, you win because you're strengthening the liberty muscles. You're getting involved. It's like jogging. At first, you can't jog a mile. Pretty soon, you can jog 5 miles.